Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So like I said last time, we're going to explore the desert. Now that most of it's available and open to us. The sand seal's probably going to be the best way to travel. But I kind of want to go with the faster sand seal and the one that won't run away from me. So we might, I think we're going to have to switch back to the clothing and go back in town and rent one. Yeah, that seems like the best way to go about this, I think.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Hello. It's a perfectly ordinary woman. Climbing over the walls. Need a shield too? No. Sand seal, seriously. Alright, let's seal the deal. But yeah, apparently, you can, I guess, rent a shield too, or buy one or something. Do I not? No, I guess I don't have a shield equipped. Excellent. You just fall over. It's good. So there was a race over here, which should be open now, I would think. You again. Don't bother Callie while she's getting pumped up for the sand seal race. Now that the divine beast is gone, we can finally use the race course. Actually, do you want to try to beat Tally's record? I warn you, they don't call her Dame of the Dunes for nothing. Sand seal race. Thought everyone knew. I think we already talked about this. Record's 130. Don't leave the course. Of course. Oh, 50 rupees. Alright. Guess I'll have to dip deep into my pockets today. Enough talk, let's begin. I'm gonna be broke after all this. Challengers appeared to take on the Gerudo Sand Seal race. Apparently one who does not mind risking life and limb. But will our current record fail? The one set by our undefeated champion. The incomparable beast of the desert. The sand seal is ready to ride. Can our contestant reach the goal in less than 130 while still passing under every arch? Suspense is killing me. I'm going to start the countdown. Go. Are there going to be, like, obstacles, like enemies I might have to go around? Maybe there'll be, like, sand seal shortcuts. Although they said don't leave the course, so there probably isn't. Just don't run into anything, really. Probably want to be careful about weaving, I bet. You know, the sand seal's got to have a clear path, but you do too. What have you got? Enemies rolling crap at me? Crap, where do I go? Right there. I lost track of my course for a second. Oh, we're gonna do it. I want to see them, like, roll one last giant boulder down the center from the finish line. That would have been good. 117.84. It's a new record. No lap record. And then an awful long loading time to come back.
Oh.
Perfect. I believe this belongs to you. You're correct. That is mine. This trophy is something special, you know. Our champions had passed down a legend about it for 10,000 years. The legend goes, when the holy jewel is offered under the pedestal, the chosen one will be granted a new power. That power has never been granted anyone. Not even me, obviously. And yet, I sense a power emanating from you, the likes of which I have never felt in anyone else. You should give it a shot. And so, a new champion is born. I am the champion. It's my orb now. Back off, nerds. I can go ahead and take off the clothes now. Get something with a bit more armor. Oh, it is a little bit hot outside, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, that'll work, I think. That's all that separates us from going in there, is the people yelling at us about grabbing the orb. You can't touch the orb, it's special! And so for a long 1,000 years, 2 girls stopped anyone from opening the pathway. The undefeated champ. You stay away, Wolf. I'm about to go complete a victory something. They said a new power. It kind of makes me think like we might be getting a piece of armor in here. Maybe. I mean, I guess it could be like a sword, but that doesn't sound like a new power. Or it might just be kind of like a vague, you know, if you complete this, then you level up, you know, upgrade. You get another orb to add to your heart collection. Just a shield. That's a little disappointing. I was hoping for something cool. Maybe Link would get the ability to, like, shoot laser beams out of his eyes. Or maybe he doesn't even need a sand seal anymore and he can just generate wind. Or he can run really fast. That would have been cool. Give Link like a running ability where he can't, you know, he can't turn very fast. And it doesn't work on like heavy grades of land. You know, it's kind of got to be relatively flat with soft hills. And Link can just like sprint. No more horses. That's what I need. Instead, they give you a shield. And an orb. So, I can't help but notice that my sand seal is not here anymore. I paid good money for that sand seal. I didn't want to lose it to a cutscene. Hello. It is I. Girl. Yes, that man you saw surfing in on the shield was not me. I don't know who that man was, but it was not me. Seal you another time. Oh, the seal puns are delicious. Ha! You thought it was man, but it was I. Or you thought it was girl, but it is I man, I should say. I kind of prefer how Link looks this way anyway. I always was a little bit turned off by the helmet. Thought it looked kind of dumb. So I'm totally okay with him having the helmet off for this. Alright, so let's go here first.
Hey. Hey.
I was reading something kind of interesting. I'm sorry, Seal. Some people were talking about how after a while they just kind of stopped doing all the side quests in this game. Excuse me? Okay, I was about to say, did you go home? People stopped doing the side quests in this game just because all you generally get from them are rupees. And I gotta say, I feel kind of the same. You know, they might give you like some random bit of food, but usually you just end up getting some money. Which to me at this point is entirely worthless. I mean, not entirely worthless, but it doesn't interest me very much. Like, that's all you ever find in chest 2. You either find money, or you find, like, some kind of gem. It's actually pretty common that they give you gems, which are relatively worthless too. You can, sell them for money, or you can make them into, like, pieces of clothing in that one place where I got that circlet from. Mostly useless. Oh, there's already one in there. I forgot what they say at... whoa. Voice got really weird. I forgot what they said about needing to do this. I'm gonna assume it's put the orbs in the orb-shaped holes. But if that's not the case, I'll have to look it back up again. Kind of scattered around, I see. Although now I'm noticing they have different marks on them. I wonder if that's important. I mean, I'm sure it probably is, but I don't know how to tell. Hope that sand seal stays there for a while, otherwise we're going to be doing a lot of walking today. Alright, so I think we're down one orb right now. So I see way over there. Do not be alarmed, Sand Seal. Alright, so I think I filled them all. It's kind of hard to tell from down here. I could Rivali's Gale and figure it out pretty quick, but I think I got them all, so I think there's some pattern to it. And I see something over there, so I'm gonna go look at it really quick. Someone's got like a house or something up there. Although then again, I'll be able to get a good aerial view of the area. So maybe that's a good thing. I should go up there. You wait right there. Don't leave. Very haphazard scaffolding. Okay, so there is a matching game with this. So this one requires what looks like a flame to me. The other ones don't have any marks, though. No, they do. They're just in different places, I think. Yeah. Some of the statues have them in different places. There's bridges and stuff over there, too. I could probably somewhat process of elimination it. Yeah, look, that one's got it on its foot. Alright. So, let's get started with this one, since this one I think is one of the harder ones to see. This one had a flame shape. I like this puzzle. This one feels like an actual puzzle. Okay, so I was missing an orb anyway. I gotta find wherever the last one is. I thought I had them all. Okay, so that's the flame. No, wait, no. This one. Alright, so for right now, I'm gonna stick this one out of the way so I don't confuse it. This one, I think, was the one that looked like an equals. Yeah. Which is already there. This one looked like a weird swooshy thing.
Urbosa's Fury is ready.
Urbosa's Fury. Which is not that one. Which is this one. Come on. It's a big puzzle. I like it. It's fun. This one was on the forehead. That one looks like 2 dots. I also see a challenge over here as well. For shooting. Is that a bomb arrow? No thanks. There you go. Wasn't entirely sure I'd be able to hit that from down here. Okay, I believe that's this one. Yeah, that one's got 2 dots all over it. Not that one? Getting slightly confused. That one was the 2 dot on the forehead, right? Yeah, it's this one. So, this one... Now there's some scaffolding up there, so I might want to visit that. Looks like the sword broke at some point, but this one is a circle. Which right off I don't recall. I mean, I might have seen it and I just missed it. So I haven't gotten the circle yet. I need to find the circle. I can process of elimination this somewhat. Okay, this one is a kind of not a teardrop, it's like the swirly thing, this thing. So we've got 2 left. I already know I don't have the circle. So process of elimination would tell me that the one that I couldn't find the symbol for yet, I'm sure it's somewhere, I just haven't seen it, is this one right here, and as soon as I find the last one, it'll go where the broken sword is over here. So this is going to require a bit of running around, and I might speed it up or cut it out depending on what I feel like at the time of editing. I think I see it right there. Way over there on the hands is the ball that actually corresponds with it. So that's kind of cool. Ah, yeah, there's the mark on its chest. I see it now. What would be the odds of me actually landing something like this? I can't even see it. Nah. Not nearly close enough. Alright, that's it, right? Puzzle done? No, I like that one. That one is fun. The puzzles in this game, not saying that Legend of Zelda has ever had, like, the most robust puzzles. The puzzles in this game have not been anything above the let me think about that for a second and then figure it out really quick level. Other than the one with the stars. That one did trip me up for a while. And neither was this one, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it wasn't like this is hard. This is like, let me think for a second. I see markings on the ball. So I guess you could say that's almost a positive trait, right? It probably is a positive trait. Definitely makes your audience wider on a game like this. Which is always a good thing, I suppose. But yeah, difficulty level is not exceptionally high on something like that. Flame sphere. Alright. We'll get our orb. That's another heart on the way whenever I get to another town, or if I come back to Gerudo Town. We're not going back to Gerudo Town right now, though. Although I have a distinct feeling that my sand seal is gone. And we're going to be doing a lot of walking. Kind of wishing I had their sand shoes. I could follow that quest. I think it's somewhere up in the Gerudo Highlands, but that just sounds like a lot of work for an area that I'm not planning on staying in very long. It's like an item that has really limited utility to it. Alright. So we'll kind of run through the wasteland here. Come down to the East Barrens, maybe go up through the Champions Gate and solve this next. Would be a good idea. Then after that, we're going to hit the Southern Oasis, Dragon's Exile. Tormatoons. Torumatoons. This way, if the weather permits. It looked kind of cloudy before. And I think we'll mostly be done with the area. Maybe this area next and then into this area. But that might be all for today, I don't know. It just depends on how long it takes me to get through it. Which, speaking of which, give me just a moment. Alright, I'm back again. So, let's go see really quick. I don't think that my sand seal's still here, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll take a look. This rock is oddly suspicious. I don't like it. No, the sand seal is gone. I almost wonder, because you do travel rather slow on foot without those sand shoes. Like, your walking speed is slow, and your running speed's not much better. I almost wonder if it'd be better just to warp back to town and get another one. As appalling as that idea is to me. Ugh, I guess. Well, no, because I'm going to lose it again when I go to the Champion's Gate. Up here, I'm sure. Let's not worry about it. Nope. We're gonna slog through it the whole way. In fact, we're gonna be slightly smart and get a nice speed boost, I think. Yeah, that's gonna help a lot. That'll help a bit. There we go. Alright, so there's some more skulls over here, which we're going to totally ignore. This is the only time in the game, by the way, that I've really appreciated the benefits of the additional speed. Most of the other time, it's been somewhat underwhelming. Or, you know, warping was a better move, but I'm not feeling it at this point.
Mifa's grace is ready.
Thanks, Mifa. Make sure to pick me up in case I get one-shotted by some stupid Yiga clan again. Ignore that. I hate fighting them. Maybe it would have been better to save this for last. You know, so I don't have to come back over here. But I'm not one for smart ideas myself, so this will be a-okay fine. Okay, got another one. we go. Get that melon out. Okay, getting a little low on stamina. I think we'll be okay. Who would have guessed? Another one. So yeah, it's right down here. I wonder if he'll get it whoa, words. I wonder if it'll get mad at me for trying to airdrop my way in here. Although then again, I can't exactly see where the goal is on this one. So I'm just gonna take a guess. What is that? Is the goblin with a spear? I'm just gonna take a guess and see if maybe this is right. I mean, I got a 1 in 4 chance, right? I assume it's in the middle of one of these things. Believe it or not, these actually aren't my favorite parts of the levels. These maze things. It was kind of cool at first. I liked the idea at first, but now it's just underwhelming. Might be the word. We've just done it already. You know? It's like, why this again? Okay, so I just circumnavigated that. Looks like I guessed wrong. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do all this. Let's just climb back up and do it again. Oh, that's not enough stamina, is it? Hold on. We'll put on some climbing gear and try it again. That stamina up will be nice. For the jumps. Unless maybe you're supposed to get to the center somehow. Okay, so it's somehow related to the center here. Which I want to say you need to get to one of these passages, like down below it. And then there has to be a path to the right to get into the center. But there's not here. In fact, am I below it? No, I'm not below it, but I'm like right next to it. So I think it's on the other side. Never mind, I am underneath. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like it's going to be. You get to the center on the sides, and that will lead to a path under it, maybe? Alternatively, it could be some other random route to it, but that would be my guess to try to cheat my way through it. Oh dear God. What's all this? Okay. I did it! I solved the puzzles! I cheated my way to victory! It's excellent news. You know, I never noticed it. Oh. Never mind, it just opened up. But, like, the change, you could kind of see the sun moving. It wasn't moving consistently. I know the sun moves faster than IRL, obviously. But it wasn't moving consistently. It was like every about second or two it would move just a little bit, and the shadows would change. I don't know, I just found that kind of interesting, I guess. Am I gonna get something good this time? It's gonna be great. They're gonna give me a stick and say, "Here's your stick, you cheater." Barbarian armor. Ooh. That'll go with the barbarian helmet I got quite a while ago. That was a long time ago I got that barbarian armor, right? Wasn't it, like, from, like, somewhere on the other side of the map? Man, it must take forever to get a full set on that one. I don't remember exactly where I got it. I want to say it was, like, just from some random shrine that I was in. It wasn't even, like, a special one, but I don't really even remember it well enough to know if that was the case. Remember Cryognosis? How often have we used that? You know? Stasis is fun. You can screw around with stasis pretty easily. Magnesis is fun, because you can pick up crap. Pictures are kind of fun. I don't know. I might say that's the most useless. But Cryognosis is like very, very few points in time when you use it. And it's really only to get, like, through a puzzle of some sort, I feel. Alright, cool. I don't think there's really much in the East Barrens, so we're kind of going to surf through it and go to the Southern Oasis. Which has, like, a very small sliver of water, it looks like. Why don't we pin it, so I actually know where to go? I like that there's bad guys here to guard it too. On the fringes of society, probably beyond it to be perfectly honest, Ganon has sent some minions to guard a maze with some armor in it. Nice work, Ganon. I'm really glad you're allocating your massive amount of resources well. I mean, I guess if you know you have the ability to revive them every time the moon cycles, maybe it's not a terrible thing just to throw some in a kind of far out area you think the hero might visit someday. Okay, so the border's down here. Just want to keep that in mind. I think it might be a little warm. Yeah, it is getting kind of toasty. I don't really have anything, like any clothes for warmth, do I? All I've got is the set bonus from the Gerudo stuff in the Sapphire Circlet, which I actually couldn't stack together, even if I wanted to. So we are going to have to eat something. If I have anything. Okay, I've got 12 minutes, 12 minutes. Oh, I got a lot of heat food. Yeah. Alright. I don't have anything that'll give me, like, level 2 cold resist, or heat resist, I should say. Other than food. Look at all these pillars. They're everywhere. I like the heat wave effect. It does really give you that feeling that it is absolutely roasting out here. And it does look like the desert just goes on for a while. Like, we are in a completely separate area of the world. That we're just kind of in the little tip that kind of extends into Hyrule. For the desert here. I'm done for. Just found the shrine too. Oh, my throat. It's so dry. Can't move a muscle. This really is the end. Wish I could have one last taste. One sip. One sip of an ice-cold noble pursuit. So you're telling me that I've got to go... And you won't get off the panel, by the way, so I couldn't even warp back to help you. I've got to go all the way back into town to give you your stupid noble pursuit. I think that's what they're saying. Also, I did read something online. I think I just kind of stumbled across it. But other people were complaining that the idea of giving that one person 50 rushrooms was absolutely ridiculous. Especially considering he doesn't... It's one of those, like, constant return quests where if you get another 50, you could do it again. And I think he doesn't even give you much. He just gives you one of the, like, normal returns of, like, a diamond or some money or something. So it's kind of ridiculous. Let's see. Southern Oasis is still this way. I'll come back with the alcoholic beverage that I'm apparently not old enough to have, even though I'm, like, probably kind of old. God forbid you fight for your kingdom and get seriously wounded in the process and you're not old enough to drink. He can go on a grand adventure, but he's not old enough to drink. Well, then again, you could say the same thing about Pokemon. You're what, like 10 years old? And you're going to the evil bad guy base? Wait, what? Enemy? You're going to the evil bad guy base, fighting with your rat monster that you found in a bush somewhere, and you trapped inside a ball. Oh my god! Is that Moldoga? I think we were told about this. What do I even actually do to you? What? What? What do I actually do here? I don't even know what to do with you. I can't hurt sand. And that is a mimic. Okay. I think it responds to, like, vibrations or something. Like movement. Maybe. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, okay, that's what it responds to. It responds to probably me. Is that a purple rupee? No, that's not your rupee, that's my rupee. It was worth it! Completely worth it. Oh, now it's getting cold again. Excellent, Link. You're really feeling it now. Heat resist is not important anymore. Although then again, I think I have, yeah, better armor for that one. How do I fight sand? Man. So I want to say the technique is going to be... Wow, look at all those apples they still have. I want to say the technique is going to be something along the lines of getting it to that alert status where the check mark comes up. Or not, the exclamation point, I mean. And then getting on top of our rock. On this side I can get up a bit easier. No, if it doesn't hit you, it just kind of does that. These enemies. Get out of here. What do I even do with you? I would think maybe I'd do something when it shoots out the steam. But I don't even know what to do to that. And my second thing would be maybe bombs, but I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of rocks in the area, which makes me think you're supposed to use the rocks in some fashion. Ow. Get this crap out of my hand. Give me the flame spear. Now we got something going on. So maybe if I run around the rock quickly, that's gonna be a technique. Or I could keep doing what I'm doing. This technique seems to be fairly effective too. It's like someone's playing with the with the ground change tools and in Roller Coaster Tycoon or something. I completely lost the words I was looking for right there. With like the levels, something like that. It's somewhat effective. Maybe an ice arrow to freeze it? We're gonna kill Moldolga here. Nah, it doesn't make a difference. But I do feel like the arrows are gonna be the simplest method here. You ate my boomerang. The least amount of hassle required to do everything. Hello. It is me climbing on the ground. Whoa. No, not quite. Man, that hurts every time it happens, too. Hello, it is me. You think it would learn? Learn the technique, buddy. Technique. Okay. We got this. Easy. Hello, it is me. It's another point where you could use stealth if you really wanted to. Mama didn't raise no pansy, though. Come on. Do it. I don't know if this is the technique. It feels a little rough, but it's working, which isn't the first time I've said that in this game, so I'm okay with it. Come on. Don't run away now. That's right. How do you get all that vibration if you're just running around in the sand? Is that your primary attack method? I guess it would work on, like, you know, livestock or other small creatures it wants to eat. Just kind of throw them in the air until they break their neck. There we go. I think it was a quest to kill this thing. Look at it, it's ugly. There's a quest to kill this thing, I think. Oh. Moldolga guts. Moldolga fin. Feel like that's gonna be an upgrade thing for something. And a Gerudo spear. My best guess would be that it ate it. Alright, cool. things. I like things. No. No. Mine. My palm fruit. Alright, so if I felt like climbing all these trees, I would have the opportunity to get a lot of palm fruit this way. 'Cause I'm seeing a lot around here. And if I wasn't recording, I probably totally would, but I think this is going to take a lot of time and it's not entirely necessary. Not a lot else here, though, other than the Moldolga. Moldolga. Alright, so that one cleared itself. Sandsail Rally. Dragon's Exile. Kind of going to the edge of the desert now. Which is that way. There is a storm cloud over there, so hopefully we beat it, or it's like off the map or something, I don't know. We'll see. Another one? I don't know if I want to fight two Moldolgas. Yeah. I'm good on the Moldolga battle, thank you though. Is it trying to chase me? Okay, there's some ores. If I wanted to mine them, I could. What? Doesn't even make sense. Doesn't even make sense. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay, so Dragon's Exile is totally enshrouded in clouds right now, so we're not going that way. Why would there be multiple Moldolgas? Get out of here. I don't like it. Yeah, we're warping back to town. Enough of this garbage. I'm not gonna battle with this thing trying to escape. It's getting stupid. It's getting real dumb.